Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of Midweek Minutes. This past Sunday, we concluded our study of Psalm 91, and our passage was verses 14 to 16. And Pastor Mike entitled the message, Thy Will. Let me read the passage for you. It says, "The Lord says, I will rescue those who love me. I will protect those who trust in my name. When they call on me, I will answer. I will be with them in trouble. I will rescue them and honor them. I will satisfy them with a long life and give them my salvation." Thy will. Now, if you were to ask any Christian if God's will is better for their life than any other will, they would say yes. But why do we find it so difficult at times to relinquish our will and allow thy will to be done? I think we just have to wake up our trust and obedience to God. Now, my daughter goes to school 4 days a week. That's a great schedule. But here's a trade-off. She has to wake up at 4:30 a.m. every morning to be able to make it to school, because the shorter school week means a longer school day. And my daughter has a challenge at times waking up. So my wife and I have to wake her up. And sometimes her alarm will go off and she'll snooze. And so we have to wake her up. I'm sure you've been there if you have teenagers. It's hard for them to wake up very early at times. And I think it's hard for our desire to relinquish our will for God's will can be hard to wake up. But we have to make that distinguishable decision to allow God's will to be done. We have to wake up our trust and obedience. You know, I like to have coffee in the morning, and it's a way for me to be energized and start my day off. I'll have coffee with my devotion in the morning with my wife. And in those moments, I have to make a concerted effort to say, not my will, but your will be done. Where will you lead me today, Jesus? I have to drink my morning joe and get my daily bread and say, not today, not my will, but your will be done. Thank you for joining me for another edition of Midweek Minutes, and I hope to see you again next week. Goodbye for now.